I'm hoping this lighting is good because I can't actually see anything from the glare. But we'll just see how this goes. My mom just came outside and yelled at me to put on sunscreen. She said that it only takes 10 minutes to burn. I'm not gonna burn. I don't burn even if I spend a whole day at the beach without sunscreen. I know that by personal experience. I know it's really bad, but it's just so annoying to put on sunscreen. Bleh. People are supposed to spend 15 minutes outside without sunscreen every day. Vitamin D. So let's make this video in less than 15 minutes. That's not happening. The topic of today's video is things that should be obvious, but aren't. Just because you talk about playing Angry Birds in physics, that doesn't mean that playing it will help you study. Seriously. It is of good sense to check if the load in the dishwasher is clean prior to putting the dishes away. Read instructions. When I made my sports night costume this year, I had just gotten a new glue gun, and I actually had the good sense to read the instructions before using it. The instructions said that should you get hot glue on your skin, you should run said area of skin under some cold water. I was going about my business, putting my sports night costume together, and I needed to put in another glue cartridge. So I pressed it in, and a huge globule of glue just came out of the end of the gun and fell onto my shirt. I was really upset. So I picked it up. There was just like glue just all over the tips of my fingers. And it was really hot, obviously, because it just came out. I was freaking out. I was going to run to the bathroom, but I realized that there was a glass of cold water next to me, because I like to drink water. Water's good for ya. Always drink water. So I submerged my hand in there, and it came off like a charm. I like to think that by reading the instructions, I saved my violin playing career, albeit that it is non-existent, but no matter, I saved my fingers. Even though it may seem like a good idea to leave money in random places with the intent of leaving nice surprises for yourself later, it's really altogether imprudent and feckless, because more likely than not, you won't find the money, you'll feel poor, you have to resort to asking your parents for a loan, and then that causes you to be in their debt, and when you're in your parents' debt, that makes you have to do stuff like mow the lawn and clean the garage, and because of that, you'll have to cancel plans with your friends, and it's just... don't do it. Check your pockets before putting clothes in the wash. I have lost way too many chapsticks this way, and also a phone, but we're not going to talk about that. Realize that when you lose something other than your phone, you can't call it to hear where it is. Thinking of band names does not spontaneously make you a better musician. It's also a good idea to look at the expiration date, preferably before baking, say, a cake for someone, unless of course it's with malignant intent. Then you'd still have to check their expiration date to see if it is expired. Being a good nerd fighter and doing nerd fighterly acts won't make John come back sooner. Just because it's a statue, that does not mean it's a weeping angel. You can blink, it's totally fine. Just because... Plane, I'm trying to make a video.